How to stabilise your voice for singing. There are a number of reasons why your voice might be wobbly, shaky, or generally unstable when you sing. And I'm going to cover them in this tutorial, and I'm going to give you some exercises at the end that are going to help you to make your voice more stable, less shaky, and for you to have more control over your voice when you sing. Now, the reasons why your voice might be shaky or unstable could be down to a lack of breath control. It could simply be down to nerves. It's most likely that you're trying to use the throat muscles to control your voice, which is understandable because your larynx is in your throat. But actually, when you try to use your throat muscles don't control your vocal cords. They are inside your larynx, and the throat muscles that you're trying to use are outside. And so when you don't have control over what your vocal cords are doing, or when you're not allowing them to do what they're supposed to do, because your whole body is your instrument knows what to do. But over the years, we have untrained it to do what it's not supposed to do. Because as we're growing up as children, the adults around us and older children tell us to stop screaming, stop running around, stop being so loud, use your inside voice and all of that kind of stuff, which is understandable because it's not always acceptable to be loud all of the time. It's not congruent with all things in life. And so we unlearn how our voices work, and we have to come to training to relearn how to use our voices properly. So in order to have a more stable, less shaky voice, you want a combination of breath control, diaphragmatic control, vocal resonance, and the vocal resonance comes correctly when you place your voice in the right area. So you may have heard of vocal placement, and what that means is you're manipulating the sound to go into certain cavities around your body to create a certain resonance, and that resonance creates a certain sound. And there are certain places where your voice becomes more stable simply by placing your voice in those cavities. Now, to do that, you need to know where they are. So I'm going to give you a couple of exercises that are going to help you with that. So mask singing, we use it in pop, indie, rock, musical theatre, jazz, R&B from like the 70s and 80s onwards, and in funk. So in a lot of contemporary singing styles, we use mask singing, and the mask is this area here and around here, and it creates a kind of a nasally sound. Now, to get started with that, it's a really good idea to start with a zzz sound. And the reason is that zzz will help you to feel where the sound is being placed, where the resonance is. So you want to feel the buzz, the vibration in your teeth, and you'll feel it somewhere around here. And you can start with zzz. Here we go. Zzz. And if you have a mid-range voice, you could start here. And if you have a higher voice, you could start up here. Now, what's important when you're trying to train your voice and you want your voice to be more stable and you want to have more control over it, is to relax all of the muscles. So the throat muscles are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, stomach is relaxed, back is relaxed. And that is going to help you to actually feel what's going on. Singing is much more about feeling when you're learning than sound. A lot of people go for that nice sound. I want it to sound nice. I want it to sound good. When you start to try and make your voice sound good, whatever that means to you, that's when you come into problems, because you try to manipulate your voice into doing what you think sounds right. But what sounds right isn't always what's safe for your voice. So it's really important to understand how your voice works while you're learning how to use vocal techniques. Because when you try to second guess it, you do come into problems. But when you're doing vocal exercises, you don't want to be do stuff like ah. That isn't going to help you. If you're doing vocal exercises, you want them to be straight. You don't want to be swooping. You don't want ah. If you do that, you're going through the whole of your range before you even get to the starting note of the exercise. So you want ah. And you only need to give as much effort to singing as you do to speaking. Once you try to overemphasize and you give everything you've got, you lose vocal control, you lose vocal stability. So give about 50% less effort than you feel like you need to when you're singing and when you're doing vocal exercises, and that's going to set you off on the right foot. So the next exercise I'm going to give you is na. So if you have a low voice, you could start like this. Na, na, na. Here we go. Na, na, na. 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 And if you have a mid-range voice, you could start here. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. And if you have a higher voice, you could start here. Na, na, na. 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 Now, I have more videos like this inside my membership. The membership area has of course ad-free videos, and you're going to see them before they come out on YouTube. There are also masterclasses. You're going to have unlimited access to those. You're also going to have unlimited access to all of the tutorials that will truly help you to improve your singing, and you're going to have exclusive access to exclusive competitions that I hold only inside the membership. So I look forward to seeing you in there. I'll see you soon. Stay hydrated. Ciao!